welcome back, everybody. We're live. We got a show going on tonight. Another one. This is the second live show this weekend. I feel like I can't hear something. Oh, well, there we go. I can hear that. Okay. Anyways, damn. Tonight's show. So last year. Hey, what's up, everybody? Episode 90. We're on 90. I think this is 98. Might be 99. 99. This is episode 99. Rob, he's not on camera yet. I'm waiting for the surprise reveal. Welcome to episode 99, Bravo Zulu Podcast. Tonight, we're doing a horror genre in the spirit of Halloween. Excuse me. And, it's Halloween season, right? And last year, I put out some episodes. I don't know what I was putting out around this time last year, but an old shipmate, Rob, hit me up. He's like, hey, bro, if next year, if you want to do some horror shit, let me know. I'll fucking come on. And I was like, dope. Like, let's do it. Not that I know anything about the horror genre or anything like that. Let me get this out of the way a little bit there. But I know it's a big part of his life. And I was like, dope. And then a couple weeks ago, I hit him up. I was like, hey, man, it's that time. You talk that cash money shit, so let's do it. So without further ado, I'll bring on Rob in full character tonight. Rob, what's up, brother? You're on camera. There, I got you unmuted there. What's up, man? Welcome to the show. Why don't you? You're in your full-on regalia, we'll call it, right? Your costume. Yeah. Why don't you tell us who are you cosplaying tonight?
Well, actually, this is a band out of Ohio called the Allah Zul Ilu, the acronym for AXE. It comes from the whole Juggalo family thing, because you remember when I served with you, I was always in the ICP stuff and whatever. Yeah. So this is kind of like the new underground, and instead of grease paint, they have these masks, and they like themselves to like the whole Texas Chainsaw imagery, and
okay,
it's all horrorcore.
Okay, and so you said that's stemming from like the ICP face paint stuff.
Yeah, I mean they're juggalos themselves too.
Also, I was saying, does some of that come from Slipknot?
Yeah, they've been called the Slipknot of hip hop a few times.
Okay, all right. I'm familiar a little bit with Slipknot and the mask, wearing that they do and everything like that. So, we're gonna go ahead and hit play on this movie, and as we watch this movie, everyone, if you want to join in, what we will be watching tonight is the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's on Netflix. We'll give you 5 minutes for anyone to show up. If you guys want to watch it with us, join in. We'll be watching that. We'll be talking horror movies. What we grew up watching, characters, everything like that. Favorite. I guess I'll put my prettier face. I guess I'm the pretty one tonight. I had the wife on earlier this weekend. She was a prettier one. I'm winning tonight. I feel good. Thanks. But so we're gonna start this up. Rob, why don't you take us? We're chit chatting a little bit. Why don't you tell us your favorite horror movie?
Oh, it'd have to be The Shining. I know a lot of people give it flack because it really veers away from the book, and Stephen King himself has actually come on and said he absolutely despises that movie because of how far away it goes from the book. But if you go, sometimes I go into a horror movie and just completely don't acknowledge the base material and just look at it as a horror movie. And there's some things in there that you just can't unsee. I mean, Jack Nicholson schools it the whole time. I'm a big Jack Nicholson mark too, so that would have to be the one, honestly.
Yeah, that I would say that's definitely one of those movies that I've watched most of it probably. Right, I think I could piece enough of it together. I can't ever remember a time sitting down and watching it beginning to end. You know what I mean? It's one of those, like, I jump into it somewhere and I happen to catch that 15 or 30 minutes. You know what I mean? And overall, I've watched the thing, but that is definitely a creepy fucking movie. What's your favorite scene from that?
I don't know. There's one, like, it's just a little 5-second scene where he's walking past an open room in the hotel, and then you see this guy on his hands and knees in like this dog face mask, and there's another gentleman sitting on the edge of the bed, and you know what they're doing. Like, there's a guy on his knees and the other dude sitting on the edge of the bed, and you're like, why is he wearing that crazy dog face mask, and like I know what they're doing. That's just like one of those unnerving things. Just like what the fuck, you know?
Is it like more unnerving because of when that movie was made and everything, and like that they're showing that imagery that a lot of people like,
Yeah,
especially back then was like the most taboo thing, right? Like who does that? You know, that's the ultimate like
right,
wrong kind of thing. Is that what kind of like intrigues it a little bit? Like just like that was going on. Like of course it was going on back then, but for them to slip it into that movie,
right, exactly. And especially you got the whole mask on and everything too. It's like, oh, this is some beyond its own years type of freaky stuff
yeah.
going on here, you know?
You know, the Shining's good. Jack Nicholson is good. You know, him and fucking here's Johnny and all that. You know, that's great shit.
Yeah.
What? So I mean, that one kind of threw me for a loop. You saying that because although I guess it is horror, it's I don't know. I think of it's not like that slasher horror, right? That I don't, is that like
No,
sophisticated
no.
horror? You know, is there a difference? Kind of, you know what I mean?
I think The Shining's more like a psychological horror. I mean, slasher's fun to watch. I mean, slasher is probably like my favorite genre because you just turn off your brain and just I just want to see people get fucked up after a long day of work or whatever. But you know, psychological horror is just something that gets inside you. You just never forget it. You can't
Yeah,
unsee. You know.
yeah, I got you. Hey, let's go ahead. We're gonna jump in. I'm getting a little ahead. I'm gonna have to. I think I got to keep you muted, but I have you on a secondary screen. So, or actually, I'll just move. I'm gonna mute the movie. It'll be less scary for me. And I can keep you chit chatting here. So, if you got the movie up, we'll do a 5 second countdown. Let me know when you're ready, and then we'll hit play at the same time. So we're right there with each other.
Okay.
All right, ready? We'll go
Yeah, I'm
five,
ready.
4, and I'm on the black screen of Netflix, right? Uh,
Mine's on. It says Netflix Legendary Pictures.
oh,
So you're probably like a couple seconds in front of me.
okay. All right. We'll do it again. Let me see. Oh, just yeah, just rewind it. Just rewind it. Oh wait.
All
Okay,
right.
Legend. Yeah, just rewind it. We go. We're at 0
Okay.
clock. Ready?
Got it.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Play. There we go. We got Netflix up. So as we're talking, Rob, you know, we got this playing in the background. Let's get to go. Um, do you think that like so I don't know. I don't like any scary movies. This is a topic that just came up there night or 2 weeks ago now. We're doing a show here, and one that we're doing a table talk is with a wife and a couple friends, and there's something that came up that said what was um what was like your favorite or scariest like a villain, like horror villain or something, right? I had a buddy that said Pinhead. I know there's that new Pinhead movie that's out right now. Have you caught that?
Yeah,
How'd you
I
like it?
did. I
Or
mean,
why?
it was all right. It's probably like my second favorite to the original. But I like how it's more in tune with the base material. This is one of those things where like, okay, the base material is fine because in the books came out first, and then Clive Barker adapted it to a movie. Pinhead was female in the original books.
Oh, really? So like you're into the books and everything like that too.
Yeah,
Big time?
oh, a little bit. I've read a couple of them.
Yeah. I don't know. I think you might be frozen. I still hear you fine, but I know you're a little frozen there. As we're kicking off into this, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, where's that rank on your like horror movie? Do you get like split up into like you were saying like psychological slasher? Do you break it down like that, or just in your horror genre movie altogether? Like where do you put the Texas Chainsaw Massacre as a franchise, and then you could pick out like your favorite movies from there.
Well, as far as a franchise, Texas Leatherface is probably my favorite character out of all of them.
Yeah.
Because unlike Michael Myers and Jason and everybody, they got this paranormal thing with them, like they've been killed and killed and killed and set on fire, blah blah. But Leatherface, he's actually human. He does, he experiences pain, but he just nobody's able to fucking kill him yet. I guess.
So okay, so he's not supernatural.
No, he's definitely human, so he's not gonna get it set on fire every single movie and then come back somehow
So
crazy the next movie. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Which I always thought. I mean, that's one of those like it was one of the I don't know, like one of the I guess the cool things or the scary things about Michael Myers, Jason, Freddy. I think Freddy was one of the ones that was maybe always the scariest, right? Because like he wasn't even alive, right? He was already dead. He just got you in your sleep. So
No,
fuck do you how do you overcome that, right?
nobody does. Gotta go to sleep.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you just gotta have insomnia and never go to sleep. Like, but I mean, so you're going back to we'll get into those other like these classic characters. I think there's probably what like four classic characters that are Leatherface, Mike Myers, Jason, and Freddy, really from like that 70s. And I think the first one was Leatherface. Am I right?
Yeah, 1974. I mean, if you want to go even before that, if you want to talk about the very first slasher movie ever made, it would have to be Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. I mean, Norman Bates was the first person, you know.
So I mean, but does he get counted like a lot of times as like part of that, or is he kind of forgotten about
Oh
because
yeah, for
too early?
sure.
Yeah. Oh, he does. Okay. Okay. All right, so we got the
Oh
movie
yeah.
here. We're rolling. They're at the gas station area. This isn't the gas station though, right? This is just like some other gas. Oh,
No, no.
and so have you seen this one already?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah, man, you're on your 31 days of October shit, man. I'll tell you. So this is something I never got right, and like so we're saying this is supposed to be um we're texting about it. Like this is an update, right? This kind of picks up like the new Mike Myers, right? Where it's like it's 40, 30, 40 something years after the original. Is that correct? Give us some
Right.
background to that.
Right.
What's going on with this?
What's that?
I said give us some background to what they're trying to do with this new storyline.
So yeah, there's kind of this trend in the slasher genre where they're ignoring all the movies in the franchise. So we're going to take the base material from the very first movie and we're going to make a direct sequel 45 years after the events of the first one. So you can pretty much ignore all the movies in this franchise. In this timeline, the only one that matters is the original 1974 Leatherface. And they get into what happened, like what the events that kind of happened after that. He's kind of been hiding out, and so the setting that this takes place is not the original setting of the original 1974 Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and they'll all get into that and explain all what's been going on with that.
So okay, so that's something I guess I didn't understand, right? Was like, is that how they did Mike Myers too? They ignored the everything, all the actual sequels, and they just jumped from we're going from original to this, pretending like this is the first sequel of the franchise. That's what they're doing.
Exactly. Yeah. When you watch the new timeline, Halloween Part Two and everything after that absolutely does not exist. It's Halloween 1978, and then Halloween 2018, and then so on and so forth. All the movies from second and on just absolutely don't exist in this timeline.
How did you feel about that? Like being a horror fan, like how do you think they've been executing that? Like very well,
That,
medium.
yeah, yeah, that's the ultimate timeline. That's my go-to now.
Oh,
When 2018 picked up and it's got him in the prison yard, they're like, oh, okay, he's got caught. We all knew he got caught, but here he is 40 years later, this old ass man, and he's just been sitting in prison for 40 years, you know?
yeah. I mean, that does like lend, I guess, makes it easier to believe, right? That he just wasn't killed over and over and over. Like he was. Speaking of Mike Myers, right? And we'll, again, as we watch this Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Leatherface, we'll get more into that. But like that, he wasn't supernatural. I guess he did get caught at some point, and he's just been this crazy fucking guy that's been locked up. That
Yeah,
makes
and John Carpenter signed off on all that because John Carpenter's the one who did the original Halloween, and his whole premise for Michael Myers is he doesn't have a motive or anything. Just he's out there to kill you. You better fucking run. And the studio kind of forced him into doing something different in the second one when he did that. But he signed off on this new timeline. He said, okay, so Michael Myers is human again. He's just this unstoppable force, and that's what it was.
damn. That's I mean that's scary. Like
It is. Yeah, you got this guy coming after you. You don't know why. Just run.
Right. I mean, because the original Sigourney Weaver, I always say Sigourney Weaver. It was a fucking Sigourney Weaver. What's her name? Um,
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis. Yeah, she was his babysitter in the first one, correct?
No. His babies. He killed his sister in the original one,
Right,
and
as a
then he
child.
got locked up in a child home. Right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm tracking somewhat there. All right. But let's go. All right, no about that. I was curious about that one because like we just watched me and the old lady. We just watched Halloween Ends, and we thought
Right.
it was really good. No spoilers there. Might come back and watch that one with everybody. But let's get into the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I can't say if I've ever actually watched the original. Um, catch us up. What happened in the original, and how did we get from the original to where we're at today?
Well, in the original one, it starts with these reports of some grave robbing. So Texas Chainsaw, the base character of that is from Ed Gein, the actual real crime serial killer in Wisconsin. He was robbing graves and whatever. So a bunch of characters were based off of him, like Leatherface, Silence of the Lambs, Buffalo Bill, and on and on. So the movie starts with there's some grave robbing. So these kids want to go to Texas to check on their grandfather who'd been buried there to make sure his grave wasn't tampered with or whatever. And typical horror movie, they run out of gas. They're like, "Oh, how are we gonna get some gas?" And they hear this generator off in the distance, so they go to this house, and it's Leatherface's house. So the kids go in, they get all fucked up, they kill all the kids, and then it leads us to he's been gone for 40 years, and it starts here.
So in the first one, they never caught him. There's nothing that happened. He's
Nope, just disappeared.
damn. Oh damn. Okay, so like how so I'm trying to think back of like all these sequels that they had that don't really matter now that we talk about them, right? But it's like, uh, what was it? Um, if none of that matters, so the original he just kills everyone. Is there a survivor story or anything like that from the actual
Oh, yeah,
original
there's
'70s one?
yeah, there's one survivor at the end of that movie. There's a truck coming down the road, and she's covered in blood and screaming, and the guy stops for her. And Leatherface does his iconic dance at the end, or whatever. He's throwing a fit with his
Yeah,
chainsaw, and
yeah.
yeah, he's spinning around, and so she disappears with this guy, and she's lucid and screaming and whatever. And then that's when the movie ends. She picks up again in this movie. I mean, you'll see her later on.
Okay, okay, all right. No spoilers, no spoilers. We'll get there.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
out of all the sequels that took place over the years, right? You were telling me number one is one of the greatest, and then number two
Oh
is a
yeah.
great horror comedy. Is it just full of the cliche, just campy joke things going on?
Oh yeah, yeah, it's a total horror comedy. It's directed and written by the same guy who did the first one, and it is a direct sequel to the first one, but he just wanted to go in a complete different direction, just make it funny, for whatever reason.
Okay, so sorry, I've been fighting my allergies, and someone told me I sniffle too much, hurt my feelings. Here we go. We're jumping into this one. I can't hear it because if I sorry for the listeners, if I play it, we'll get a copyright probably. It's one of those like you know, uh, right? Where am I at? I can't. Oh, because I have it turned down. Duh. I'm just messing with some stuff. Why can't I hear it? Oh, see, yeah, yeah. No, that who fucking kills people with fucking uh chainsaws, man. Like, what is that? Okay. I lost my track of thought. Sorry. I was tripping. I was trying something I shouldn't be fucking around while watching the movie. But what is up with I was talking about all the sequels, right? How did you like some of the newer ones, right? Because they had one like what mid 2000s. I think it was that Jessica Biel or something that was in that one. Like, how did you like some
Oh
of
yeah,
those?
the reboots. It was damn, who was it? He does all the Transformer movies too, and I forget the name of that
Michael,
studio. Yeah, Michael Bay, all the Michael Bay remixes.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was all right. they kind of made him like bigger than life. Like I noticed Rob Zombie does it too with Michael Myers. Like they take these iconic franchise killers and they make them like physically super huge and monstrous and
It's like to add to that, like I don't know, death appeal or something, right? Like that.
yeah,
That's why you can't kill them, because they're 7 foot, 300 pound, super strong, right? Like
right.
fucking things or something. Okay, so who's this old lady? Is this the survivor? Have we met the survivor?
No, not yet. This is the lady who's been taking care of Michael since, or not Michael. We've been talking about Michael.
Yeah.
The lady who's been taking care of Leatherface since he disappeared.
Okay.
So this is basically an orphanage that they're in. So she kind of took him under her wing, and that's where he's been hiding out ever since.
Oh, I've taken care of many boys like you over the years.
Yeah.
Oh, she dropped the fucking. I don't have a problem with Negroes. What a fucking gotta love these fucking movies that just fucking still have the old fucking white people in it, right? You know, hooked
Oh
to their
yeah.
fucking ways, right? Fucking shit. All right.
Yeah,
So
this is like a conscious horror movie. I like to call it.
yeah, what is the as I fucking I'd be losing. I'd be like trying to read these things and stuff. Like, so we had all the remakes and everything. What's like if you had to do it, right? Like, how would you have just left them in and just tied it together, or would you have kind of gone this route too? Like, if you're the horror mastermind, right? Like, what are you doing with Leatherface?
Yeah, I like all these movies that pick up 40 years later because what else is there left to tell? Really, I mean, you can't expect to
Oh
believe
shit,
that he's been killing people for like a 40 straight years and never been caught. I mean,
that's
that's
him,
not
huh?
really believable.
Showed up. He just
Yeah,
showed. That's fun.
at the top of the stairs.
Yeah. He's the last
Yep.
of boys. Fuck. So why? What are some of the like? Fucking hate scary movies. Like, this shit ain't cool. What is? Oh, so the original, it was the whole family over there at the gas station, right?
Right.
And they're
Right.
just fucking chopping and fucking feeding people barbecue, like feeding
Right.
people barbecue.
Yep. Human meat.
Yeah, yeah. What is so? Oh, and she's why is she throwing up? Oh hell no, no. Oh my god, that. Yo, seeing his fucking hand drop out, I was like, damn, he's getting going there like early in this flick. What the fuck?
Yeah, he does.
Um. Oh, okay. That's what they had up there. The fucking flag flying too. And I guess so. I guess it's one of those. It's kind of cool. I guess seeing the. They jump 40 years ahead, and like these are influencers, right? Like earlier on the car ride, they were fucking scrolling through their Instagram. Like they make it, like you said, very consciously
Yeah.
aware, in touch, which isn't hard to do, I guess. But it's I don't know. Does it make? How does it make you think? Like, because what good horror movies are made today? That original, you know what I mean? Original content of horror movies. Like, what's out there new today that is set in like today's world besides these new sequels?
Nothing really like modern that deals with today's issues. That's kind of like what they've been bringing these old characters and they put them in today's situations and then kind of spin that. But there's not really. Well, I take that back. Kevin Bacon just came out with a new one. It's called They Them, and I mean, you guess what it is, but based on that title, it's about this camp where these parents send their kids to straighten
Oh,
them out, to
yeah,
like
yeah,
knock the
yeah,
gay
yeah,
out of them.
yeah.
That's probably the only one that really comes to mind that deals with like today's, hot topics today.
Is so that is a horror movie? Would you or like so I
Oh
see
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
watch. I thought it was just kind of like the suspense, kind of like because I always look at it as like a fine line between like a suspenseful thriller, you know what I mean, and a horror movie. So you throw that one into the horror
oh
genre?
no, absolutely, yeah. There's a killer out there and he's chopping people up. It takes place at this summer camp, and
Yeah.
no, it's pretty
Okay.
good.
All right,
I
I might
dug
have to
it.
check that one out then. I might have to check that one out because yeah, I seen it. And Kevin Bacon, even he did that new one too, Black Phone. Did you watch that one? I'm sure.
Oh no.
Oh, you didn't watch. So that one, okay. So that's like I wouldn't call it horror. I think it's just more on the line of suspense thriller. Um, but it has to. He's a serial killer, and he's taking young kids, boys, and it goes from there. But like I said, it's nothing like horror-ish, where it's like uh, gory. When I always think horror, I expect to see like gory, blood-filled kind of stuff. You know what I mean? This one was just more like that
Oh
suspense
yeah.
or edge of the seat, like what the fuck's gonna happen. Um, Also wears a disturbing headpiece, which seems to be a go-to, really, right? But yeah, I'd say check it out. Just
Right.
not a bad movie at all. Pretty decent. What are I keep
I
this?
do like Kevin Bacon movies.
Yeah, he's great actor, right? What are some of the like, as we were talking about, like real life, right? Like in today's society world, right? It's kind of like when you watch Scream and you got the fucking the one kid who died in like number 2 or whatever, right? And he's like, here's your thing. If you're in a scary movie, this is what you're gonna start seeing, and this is what you should and shouldn't do, right? Oh fuck! Oh, there it is. Oh,
Right.
oh, oh, oh! Like that is still stupid strength. That's a indie. Oh my gosh, it's going down, people. We got 2 on our hand, and boom. I'm afraid to say that the passenger is not going to make it either. So things just popped off in this movie.
Yeah.
We will refrain from giving too many spoilers. Those that may not have seen it, if you're watching with us, cool. But like, Leatherface just started getting after. Why? I don't know, because I can't really hear it. I'm just reading the closed captions. But excuse me, got a burp. Going back to Scream, there was like the scary movie horror expert, right? That's like, hey, this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen, right? If you're our person, right, guiding us through our horror movie, like what would you do? Like as soon as you saw your first glimpse of like, oh shit, I'm in a scary movie, what are you doing?
I don't know. I think that it would be kind of like an escape room type thing. Like, okay, I've seen all these movies and I've been training for this my whole life. So I don't know. It's kind of different when it's like really happening.
Yeah. I don't know. So as we say that, right? I see in the movie, they got this young. I'm gonna call him a person. I'm not sure. It looks like a female on screen, and she's looking at this guy's rifle, right? I'm thinking that's where I'm going, right? I'm going to arm up. Like I don't see. Like I could understand, I guess, a little bit, like in the 70s and 80s when you still had rifles and stuff, but not like the armament that we have today. You know what I'm saying? And how people like
Right.
just all that of today's world and how prepared people like to be and get. I mean, I'm going to my armory, and I'm like, all right, everyone, here we go, strap up, and like you said, kind of safe room it, right? Let
Right.
come to us, and when they do get to us, um, you know, uh, fucking put in work, you know. Oh shit, what are you doing? Grabbing a smoke?
Oh yeah.
That is, I think Rob is in his own little scary movie right now up there in the darkness. Bro,
Yeah.
that's a little creepy the way you just came back into the light like that. I ain't gonna lie. Viewers might feel that a little bit. So they're back, and this is something else about this one, right? It's kind of like the use of cell phones, right? Like I don't know, man. When I watch these ones today, it's a bit easier to watch, right? It's still a little bit nerve wracking for me. But like
Yeah.
anything, as you grew, when you're a little kid, right? It's all fucking scary. Like you're scared of everything. Your kids are older now. I got 2 little ones, and like they get scared. They get scared of like the family, scary movies that are just
Yeah.
fun. But
Yeah, someone
no,
from work, they're like, "Hey, what movie should I watch with my kids?" I was like, "Oh well, Rob Zombie just came out with The Munsters, and it's super family friendly, and it's kooky and funny." And they're like, "Oh, my daughter had me turn it off halfway through." I'm like, "What?"
yeah, yeah. And but like, so I'm like this one right now going down was like, you guys got cell phones. This guy has guns. Like, why wouldn't you be out here hunting this motherfucker that just killed your friend?
Exactly.
Right? Like, you telling me you can't handle. So I don't know. It's kind of weird, and that's why I appreciated the new Halloween movie a little bit, right? Because they kind of switched up. I mean, it's the same old, kind of the same old story, but they switched it up enough, right? We're kind of led to like, oh, like, yo, like this is kind of dope, right? Like, that little twist that they put in it made it a little bit more realistic, right? Like, I don't know, I just appreciate it. Like, it's not just, I guess, mild spoiler. It's not just Mike Myers, right? It could be,
Right. Yeah. This movie wasn't so much about like the body count, just stacking bodies. It was
yeah,
really character driven. Like this guy's been terrorizing this town since 1978, and here's like the final. This is
right,
it.
right. And that's why I'm interested. I might have to watch this one again, but it seems, um, if we could get more of that character driven, horror, like you said, working the psychology of it, is what's going to be really intriguing. Um, and it makes it scarier. How do you feel about like within the genre of horror? I'm guessing, you're a fucking adult. Oh, is he cut? He's cutting the face off right now.
Yep, this is the new face. His mom, or the lady who's
Oh,
been
I was
taking
gonna say
care of
that's
him
the one,
since
right? Yeah.
1978. Like,
Oh my god. Ah,
it's brutal.
yeah. It's just like what drives people. I know it's fake, but so what? Excuse me. What what is your like scariest horror genre? Like
What does that
what?
really scare
Well,
me?
like yeah, or like that. What's the one that you wouldn't want to be caught in? Kind of, if that makes more sense. Like,
Um, a lot of these really well done found footage movies really scares me because they
oh,
put a
oh,
twist on it. Like this is recorded with somebody's camcorder. We found this VHS tape and this is
yeah,
what it captured and this is real shit. Like the
oh,
Paranormal Activities, that one fucked me up. Because the first time I watched it, I was still in the Navy, living in Serra Mesa in San Diego.
yeah,
Paranormal Activity takes place in Carlsbad. I'm like, oh, cool, right down the street. This crazy shit's happening. So,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Yeah, I think my wife, because we were talking about, like I said, we brought it up on a top table talks recent episode, and oh shit, this guy notices something. Oh, he hears it on the radio, huh? Oh shit,
yeah,
like she kept bringing up the Paranormal Activity, right? And I think that's the same for her. Is like it's because they make it. Oh shit, they make it such kind of like this could be you, this could be your house, your neighbor,
yeah,
right? And it's
yeah.
just
It's
oh
crazy.
oh oh yeah, like that's what drives it to he's gonna go around. Unbuckle, lady. He's going around to your side. Oh my gosh.
She's not even
Oh
trying.
no. I'm just waiting for it. Like whenever I watch these ones and it's the anticipated like jump scare, I'm always just like, here he is, here he is, here he is, here he is, here he is. You know what I mean? I like say it out
Yeah,
loud so I could just. Then when it happens, I'm like, yeah, I told you that's where he was. Yeah, I was gonna say same. I think my wife. I don't want to speak for her too much. Usually gets me in trouble. But I think those ones, like you said, the found footage, ghostly happened, and then it's like the way they make it, where it's like, and then they disappeared and were never found again, kind of deal.
right.
And it's like, what the fuck do you mean they fucking disappeared? And where, like you said, where did that happen? Just fucking down the street, up the five. Like
Yeah.
that's pretty.
Next town over.
Yeah.
Damn.
You For me, it's the as I was telling her the other night too, it's like the anything that is like the possessed demonic uh ones do it for me. Like Exorcist,
Yeah.
never
Oh
watched.
yeah.
Have not seen the whole thing. Right. I could watch the beginning of it, but then once the shit starts jumping off, I'm done. I'm out of there. Come on. She's about to get her head whopped off or something, right? Like, what is she waiting for?
Oh yeah.
Oh, damn. Yep. Yep. There it is. Nope. Come on. Like, you think you're going to stop that? Oh, there's happening. It's going in. Ew. Yo, this yeah. So is he kind of like Mike Myers where you're saying like, was it John Carpenter or whatever said like Mike Myers is just this he just wants to kill, right? Is this what we're doing with Leatherface? There's nothing behind it.
Well, no, not really. I mean, he's very family driven. Like you have to know that Leatherface is he's mentally stunted, so he's not really all there at all. So he's got these families taking care of him. So in the first one, he's not like an active killer. He doesn't go out and stalk people. Like what got him killing was these people invaded his personal space. And he's like, oh, he's retarded. He's like, oh no, these people are in my house. I gotta fucking kill them. And that's just so basically what happens here is these kids came into where he's been taken care of ever since the incident of the first movie. So again, there's a whole new group of kids invading his personal space. So he's like, yeah, I gotta off them off because they're invading. They're not family. Oh, I think the audio went out.
Oh shit. Oh man, I was talking all that. You can hear me now, huh?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, my bad. I had muted myself because I was
There we
sniffing
go.
and I was just talking all by myself and none of it was recorded. I was saying, I'm sorry for that dead space, people. I was trying to keep the sniffles off. Um, you can kind of feel for them as you were saying, like the original is these people that stopped in the gas station, right, and then like invaded his personal space. And well, that sucks because they didn't mean to. They're just trying to get some gas, right? But
Right.
here, these people are these internet fucking Zoomers, all about the gram, doing everything for the gram, not paying attention to the world around them, just exploiting it, and that's why they're here in his town, like disturbing his peace.
Right.
This has got to be the lady, right? This got to be the survivor.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yep. Fuck. Yeah. Oh man, she loaded up. See, she's the smart one. She knows. She got the gun and everything.
She's been waiting 40 years for this movie to be made.
I'm sure it's not the same actress, is it?
No, she passed away. Marilyn Burns was the original actress, and I think she passed away 3, 4 years ago. I think.
Oh, it's crazy how you're so into it, like all the actresses' names and directors.
Oh yeah.
Shit, that's cool, man. That's cool. What when you were a kid, what was your like go-to horror movie or your scariest horror movie that you didn't fuck with as a kid before you really turned into the whole horror scene? What was it?
Damn, I don't know. When I was a kid, Pet Cemetery really messed me up, especially
Oh,
that one
that's a good
scene.
one.
That
That's
one scene when the kid he reaches out
yeah.
from under the bed and slices his Achilles heel with the.
Yep.
I would not go anywhere near the edge of a bed or lean down for years after
Yeah.
watching that. I was like, nope, I'm good.
Yeah. Oh, that's a fucking. Kind of forgot about that one. That was a. I'd watch that one a lot. I don't know why, but yeah, that one gave me those same vibes, right? Like, damn, that was a good fucking. Who made that one? Is that like a Hitchcock movie too, or no? That's another.
Stephen King.
Yeah, that's a Stephen King one too. Yeah, man,
Yep.
like the dad taking the cat up there, and then the son because the son. Oh man, the fucking
It's
semi.
totally relatable too, because I got kids and you got kids too. Like, what
Yeah,
would you do if that happened? Like, I'll take my kid to the pet cemetery. I want
right.
him
Like,
back.
I mean,
Crazy.
yeah, that fucking kid fucking slight. That's what you're right. Like, that's one of those like that has you looking under shit. Right? It's not for monsters. It's for fucking little kids with razor blades. So we're gonna fucking and you're not gonna be able to walk. Right? He ends up burning the whole fucking bitch down. Right? With the fucking kid in there and everything.
Yeah.
I believe
Yeah.
that's a good one. That was a good one. Yeah, I can't say what mine was. Mine, like I said, I always had a problem with Exorcist. Outside of that, um, I can't. I mean, like I don't know. I didn't watch. I don't know. I think the Freddy Krueger was. I like I said. I always remember like watching some of them, but not all of them. Or like some
Right.
of the movie and then falling asleep, but not all of it. Or parents saying, "Hey, all right, yeah, it's your bedtime. You can't finish watching this. This is getting shit like
No
that."
more Freddy tonight.
Yeah, yeah, but I mean, it doesn't seem like they come out with as many horror movies nowadays, does it?
um,
Or is it
I mean,
like
this year
more
was pretty good.
yeah? Or is it more of that psychological shit, right? That we are saying, like,
Well, last year and the year before last, this guy named Ari Aster came out with his first two movies, and it was Hereditary and Midsummer, and
oh,
they're kind of like dealing with like cults, like these cults.
oh
I
shit,
think that's the new trend.
yeah. That's from the A30. Is that A31? That theater or that studio, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, because I got a buddy who's always been telling me. I don't think I'm sure he saw the Hereditary one, but he kept bringing up that
Oh yeah.
Midsommar. He's like, "You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it." And I was like, "Nah." I wasn't sure of it. I don't. I was. He's into like this is my homie that he was a second class when I was a seaman, right? We still keep in touch. We're still good friends and everything, right? That military connection that keeps people in touch with each other, right? And he's the one that introduced me to the human centipede, right?
Oh yeah.
So, like
Yeah.
he's into entertainment, right? He's into like the pop culture entertainment of all kinds. It doesn't really matter what it is, especially like the obscure um shit, that a lot of people. Excuse me, I got the burps. That people don't know about, or that not the mainstream stuff. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of that A31 that is making a lot of that, along with a few of the other new studios or whatever you want to call it. Come on, she's right there. Get her.
Right.
And so he's always telling me like, "Oh, you gotta watch this. You gotta watch this." Along with that other one, it's another culty one. I think from the eighth. I'm pretty sure it's A31. The sheep one. What is it? Is it called sheep or goat or some lamb or some shit like that?
Oh, the witch.
No, which?
I think is it the witch? It's spelled with like two V's instead of a W.
I don't know. I have to look it up. I did look it up again, but like, it's one of those, man. He's like I said, he watches all that obscure shit, and it's just fucking. He's always telling me you gotta watch it, you gotta watch it. And I'm just like, maybe not. Like the human centipede is one thing, but it's like, man, after that, like I don't know if I can trust you on your fucking movie recommendations. Here's Leatherface putting on some makeup. Oh, brightening is. Oh yeah, he got his eyes on the target, and the target is a party bus. People.
Oh, this is where it goes down. This is a good one. This is like the climax. They say.
Already? Or well, I mean, it's like halfway
Yeah,
through. Yeah.
yeah.
What out of the what's the weapon of choice for your horror movie that you're gonna make?
Uh, I don't know. I don't know how you can get any more brutal than a chainsaw. I mean, that just rips everything in front of you.
Yeah, but it's been done, right?
It is.
Like I mean,
But like,
if
yeah, like what
yeah,
something new? Like what could you come out that's new? I don't know.
yeah, I mean, like it's all been done, right? I guess in some kind of way. I guess because like Freddy's got the knife hands. Mike Myers kitchen knife, right? That's got to be Mike. Although he's done it with several different things, he's just the kitchen knife killer, right?
Right,
Jason,
right.
what's Jason? What would we like? Is it the axe? Would we say it's the axe, or would
The
or
machete.
oh yeah, that's right. You're absolutely right. The machete. Oh shit! Leatherface has chosen the 10-pound sledgehammer today. What's he gonna go beat on? Oh, I get what he's doing. I see where he's going with this. It's just a tool. He's just trying to get to the other stuff.
Yep, this is where he gets his tool.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're right. Like everything's kind of been the machete. Like, but like, is there anything that you could do out there if you're doing another strict slasher film and you had to pick a weapon? You're right. Like, is there anything else out there that no way this dude's alive? Come on, what are we doing? Is there
Yeah,
anything else out there that you could pick that would be like, oh my god, like, because it's like those, it's a it's like it's one of those like if you just took the outline like a silhouetted outline of this killer and placed that weapon in his hand, right? You would know exactly who it is, right?
right.
Like
Like his
Freddy
signature.
Krueger, yeah, it's like Freddy Krueger. You know he's got the hat on, and you see like a knife hand or knife hands, right? Like knife fingers, like it's him. Like all these things. So it's like what could you possibly do, um, to illustrate and produce that iconic look of said slasher? Oh man, is this dude gonna get it? Come on, this dude better show up with his fucking pew pew and put in work. Hey, have you ever thought of like trying to make or write books or anything to do with horror? Have you put any thought into that?
Yeah, not really. Like I always got, what would happen if somebody made this movie? Like you could be the garbage man or whatever, and just slam people into your garbage truck and chop them up, or I don't know. There's just been so much shit that's already been done. There's nothing really original anymore. So
Yeah,
there's definitely movies I was like, I wouldn't mind if they remade this movie or something like that.
yeah, but you're so deep into it, right? Like you haven't given thought of like trying to uh write your own screenplay and fucking pitching it to some fucking like you know what I mean? Like anything like that. Has that ever crossed your mind?
No, not really.
Oh man, you gotta get after that, man. You're too deep in this. You got too much knowledge, man. Like you could be the original. It could
Right.
be fucking country traveling fucking horror band that fucking fucking mutilates groupies every fucking town they go or something like.
Yeah.
It was
Cannibal death metal band.
yeah, that'd be dope. So yeah, here I guess this is we are hitting peak climax here, huh? They're gonna start having to get after it. See, this dude. So this dude isn't so smart. I was gonna say this is me, but it's not because although he's doing the right thing, and he immediately when he found the victim with half of his face missing, he pulled out the piece, right? And I
Right.
fully support that. Um, oh man, that's a big boy. He's gonna crush her. But I don't get why you would still walk towards it. Like this dude lives in there, right? Why
Right.
walk towards it? How did you like? Uh, how do you like the Annabelle movies and shit, like those possessed doll ones?
That the absolute well, Annabelle and all that, and the Conjuring, I really dig those because those are actual based on real stuff. Those people actually exist.
Oh, the Annabelle doll did?
Yeah, yeah, it was a Raggedy Ann doll. I mean, they did Annabelle in the makeup and made a whole new doll for the movie, but the actual original story was a Raggedy Ann doll.
Oh shit! What it tell
Yeah,
you?
like Ed and Lorraine Warren,
Tell us.
those are real people that.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Tell us more. Tell us more.
Yeah, Ed and Lorraine Warren, those are real people that actually did this ghost hunting and all that stuff. I think actually the very first time uh, ghost hunting took place on a network, I think it was either CBS or NBC. It was Ed and Lorraine Warren, and they were investigating the Amityville house for the very first time on public network.
Oh, yeah. This dude. I'm listening to that, but I'm watching this, and this dude just got his fucking knee fucked up. Funny story. Um, that my old man used to tell us. That's not good. Um, a lot of people don't know I lived on Long Island when I was a kid, like a baby. I'm talking about like 6 months old. My family moved us from Arizona, where I was born, out to Long Island chasing work, and we lived out there maybe a year and some change or something. And there's
Right.
like supposedly like down the street or like in the same vicinity as the Amityville horror. Oh, sledgehammer to the head. Oh, that's not good. Oh, he's angry. Um, like near the Amity, because that is on Long Island, if I'm not mistaken, right?
It is, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and so we like lived allegedly like in the vicinity of it, which when you're a preteen teenager hearing that, it's kind of cool, but then it's also kind of like, what the fuck were you guys thinking? You know?
Yeah. Why would you go anywhere near there?
Right. Right. And then they tell us it's like this, like kind of like a cool thing, right? Like, oh yeah, hey, it was like I think when the new movie came out or something. I was like, hey son, we used to live down the street from there. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, why would you like why you sound so glad about that? You know what I mean? Because
That's a claim to fame. Yeah, we live next to the Amityville house.
yeah, when did the Amityville horror happen?
Uh, 60 something.
Oh, okay, okay, long time before I was born still, but yeah, just fucking uh yeah, not cool. Not cool at all. So, did you ever get into all right, let's ask a dumb question time. So you believe in ghosts?
No, I don't.
No?
Scared of them though, but that makes sense.
No. If you don't believe
Never
in it,
seen
then
them,
then
so
it can't be
oh shit.
real. No, okay. But so I mean, do you think there's like it's a possibility of ghosts, and it's just like you got to see it to believe it kind of thing? Oh no, did I lose you? Oh shit! Well, my lost Robbie. It looks like he's frozen. I'll give you guys a little free frozen screenshot of his horror mask here. That if something happens, y'all come find me. Even though he's living in Wyoming, I'll leave his address in the description below. Y'all go ahead and take this time right now. Drop us a comment, leave a like. We got a couple people on here. Andrew, Annabelle could have been better. They were true stories though. Again, I've never watched. Hey, Andrew, thanks for dropping a comment. I've never watched Annabelle. I'm really not into it. Looks like we dropped. Rob dropped out here. Let's see if get on the phone, see if we could get him back. Um, never watched Annabelle. Not a huge. Let me see. All right, Rob's trying to connect back up as we're watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022, 40 years later or some shit from the original. It's going down. Yeah, I've never watched Annabelle again. Like those, the possessed, anything possessed, any horror movie that has to do with uh, possession of humans or otherwise, I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all. It's just fucking scary, and I'm just not for it. Excuse me, guys. I'm trying to get Rob back in here. I'm just gonna drop him a new link. Make sure he's good. There we go. Still watching. You know this what do you call this? This Leatherface isn't too bad either though. Where's that? And like I was saying earlier, like it's if we're not able to get Rob in here, we'll probably call the show and we'll just pick up another time. Maybe while finish watching another one. I know he said he didn't have work tomorrow, but yeah, I don't. He is on Mountain Time, so he's an hour ahead. I don't want to keep him up too late into the night when he might have other things to do. But yeah, any horror movie that is a possession of something, right? Like demonic spirits possessing, I'm not fucking for it. Like that shit is the scariest to me, right? Because I look at it as like having faith and having a belief like that, and like there is evil in the world, but having that evil then like seep into your house or into your fucking toy or something, like no fucking thank you. Because like how do you get rid of it, right? There's only one way, and that would be through God and prayer and having the fucking church show up and all of that. And it's just, I think that's the hardest. Like I look at these ones with like Leatherface and these characters and stuff. Oh shit. Why? I don't even know why she tried to do that. She jumped down the. Oh! Damn! Damn! Oh, that hurt me in the chest, people. Oh. Whoa, yeah, there it goes. There it goes. Trying to get Rob back on still. There we go. There he is. We'll get him. There we are. Rob, we got you back. Let me know if you can hear me. You good? Back with us? You're still working on it. He's gonna work on his audio. I think he's still got to work on his audio. Might be frozen again. I guess living up in Wyoming, it could be rough. He said he got snow last night. Oh, there it is. There it is. Ooh, the tool of Leatherface destruction. But I was saying like, hey Rob, let me know whenever you're on, man, if you could hear me or otherwise, bro. Oh, is that a gat? What is that? Oh no! Yo, worst thing ever. Worst thing ever. He cut through a shit pipe and it dumped on her underneath the house in the crawl space. No bueno. No bueno at all. I would have just died right there. If that's me, I would have just died right there. I would have just passed out from death of fucking being shit on. Oh, this dude's donezo too. Or is he passed out? Oh, he's passed out. Party people pass out. So they got a party bus in this town where Leatherface lives, and they're all fucked up. Or they're going to get fucked up. Or fucked up, they're drunk, they're partying. It's a party bus. They don't know what's happening. Rob, man, are you there, brother? Oh, I lost Rob again. Okay, here we go. Every time I say it, he comes back. So let's just keep trying it. Rob, you look frozen again, bro. We'll get there though. It says you're muted too. I like leaving the camera on Rob because that shit looks fucking like it matches the theme for tonight, right? Um sorry, I keep getting sidetracked. Like it's a watch party, y'all. Y'all should be watching the movie. We're on Leatherface, 2022. We are where are we at? We're about 52 minutes and 21 seconds in. Guest is in green room. Let's go. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh hell no, he's on the party bus. And everyone fucking breaks their phone out. I'm telling you, man, this one is so relatable. This one is so try. This is funny. He said, "Try anything and you're canceled." Oh, this is just like 2022 though, man. Um, fucking shit would be going down and people would start live streaming it. Where's this? I want to go, says the person in the chat. This is wild. This is perfect. This is a perfect adaptation for a horror slasher for today. Oh, Rob, buddy, I think you're here. You might be muted still. I don't know what's going on with Rob. I think we're experiencing some technical difficulties on his side. Leatherface is just putting in work right now. Like everyone's trapped on a bus and they have nowhere to go. Like this is a bad situation for everybody right now. Leela, get up. I'm watching a movie chat with Rob, trying to get him back on with us. Watching Leatherface just oh my gosh. This is not good, man. Yeah, this Rob is having technical difficulties. He's getting all frozen up. I don't know if I think it's got to be us on his side because I'm still up. It looks like I got him. It's just he's just not coming up, and I'm just way too into Andrew. Thanks for the comments. What do we think about the movie Malignant? Haven't seen it. Andrew, I am not into the horror thing, but if we could get Rob back on, we'd be able to get we'd be able to get him in here. I can't hear Rob at all. You can hear Rob? Andrew, if you're still here, let me know if you can hear Rob. This is just not good. I'm telling you how bad this is right now. I wonder, you know what they should have done if they wanted to make this real 2002, 2022. All right, here we got Rob guesses in green room. Let's go, Rob. Let's bring you in. Oh, here we got the survivor from the original, the OG, just rolled up in her overland truck. Don't know what's happening here. Drop a comment. Let us know what is your favorite, and by favorite I mean the horror movie that you've never watched because it's too scary for you. Let us know in the comments below. What are you doing? Go, go. Lost Rob again, y'all. So me and Rob were actually stationed. If we're able to get back on, we can share some of this. But like we're actually stationed at Log Suit together. He was a third class. I think he put on second there. Not sure. And I was a second class at that time. Excuse me. And we worked there together in the finance division there, working on some money things. It was cool. He's a cool dude. Like I said, I didn't know I did. He was all about that ICP life. It was funny, right? Because one of the things that always stuck out to me, that one of my mentors told me, right, as he told me, like that, I one day, I'd go to the ship or I'd get off this shore duty and I'd go meet other people, and especially on the ship, right, especially somewhere like a carrier, right, where you got the 3,000 to 5,000 fucking people, 6,000 people or something, is like the diversity of person that you find, right? And how many, and I'm not just talking about your diversity of the big fucking things that we hit, right? You know, races, colors, whatever, fucking religion, all that. I'm not talking about none of that shit. Like the actual people, like the diversity of the person themselves, right? And the shit that they're into and the things that they like how, this person might be, they're in their coveralls and uniform, squared away, looking sharp and getting the job done. And, great dude, whatever, great girl, whatever. And then you see them going out and it's something totally different. They're a totally different person than they are in uniform, right? They're like like Rob, for instance. Oh, what the fuck? Do it, lady. Do it. And then, when you see him out or having a beer with him or something, they're like Rob. And Rob's a great guy, don't get me wrong. But like, they like to wear fucking horror masks at home, right? And you would never suspect it because you just see them at work in this super squared away, professional atmosphere, right? So, Rob. Every time I talk to Rob, like I said, we keep up on Facebook with each other, saying what's up, what's up. And so, like every time I talk to him on Facebook, the times I do, like he reminds me of that, right? Of the diversity of person that you will come across while serving, right? And that there's no limits to it, and that just because a person likes to wear a horror mask at home or something, it means really absolutely nothing about the person, right? Just means that they're into some shit, not right or wrong. They like what they like. That's about all you can do about it, right? And if you know the person and learn about the person, that you'll learn that they're good people, and then you fuck with them, be friends, all that good stuff. I'm maybe Rob could yeah, I'll tell him jump on. Tell him jump in the comments for a little bit. I'm gonna try to. It's got 20 more minutes, maybe. Yeah, this is for the viewers and listeners out there, let me know. Um, Trying this watch party, it was a little difficult, right? Because I think we had it pretty down well. I can't listen to it because again, if I'm listening to it, then the audio is going to come through on the recording. So I got to figure out a way to where I can listen to it, but it won't go through on the recording. Um, Wait, actually, well, I could do it doing solo. Actually, like I could do that now because I can mute the channel and then I can. There we go. I can do that because I can mute the channel and listen to it at the same time, so it doesn't. It. Oh, yo! She thought she. Oh no, no! OG got it. The OG got it. Oh, chucked her across. Oh, going for the. Oh hell no! Oh, don't! Whoa! Don't swerve! Andrew asks. Oh, let me add this to the chat here. Andrew asks. Uh, Tusk was a very creepy movie. It was along the lines of Oh, I haven't seen Tusk, but Human Centipede. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Human Centipede. One of my boys put that on to me a long time ago. Um, which like Human Centipede, it wasn't. It was just disturbing, right? It's not scary. It's not horror. It's not none of that. I even forget the whole premise of it, right. It's just like a mad scientist or something. Um, but like it was okay. It was a great movie. Like, oh, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't say great movie, but like the thought of it, right? Um, was a good idea, right? Like as far as especially when like as me and Rob were talking about earlier, right? About like originality of movie writing and stuff, right? Like Human Centipede was original. It was like, hey, we're gonna take these three people and we're gonna sew them ass to mouth, and that's fucking disgusting. I got a real problem with fucking smelling and thinking about poop. It's gross. Um, Somehow I was able to change both my kids' diapers with no problems for the 2 years that we had to do that. Uh, I haven't seen Tusk though. Andrew, let me know what Tusk is about. Is there any streaming services that have it out right now? And I might have to check that out. Uh-oh, big bad evil guy. Oh, she's apologizing. Uh-oh, he doesn't care. Me. Uh-oh. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. No, she didn't rack one. Ah! Yo, that's what happens when you're a fucking influencer and you don't support the Second Amendment. She thought she was about it. She looked interesting, but she didn't go to the range and train. Everyone knows you got to go to the range and train. Oh, oh, some. Oh, no way. I don't fucking believe it. No way. All right. Tusk on Hulu. All right. Thanks, Andrew. I'm gonna have to check that out. I have to check that out. Don't run. If you run. So where the hell did you go, lady? Hulu actually has a good lineup right now of like 31 days of Halloween kind of shit, right? Like they got like a lot of horror movie lineup going on right now. Again, I'm not a horror fan as much. Um Me or the old lady, so we don't partake that much. But like we did watch the new Halloween. Um Not so scary, but looked like a good storyline was the Netflix. It's old now, what, a year or two maybe. But that Fear Street, the 3-part series of Fear Street, we're just finishing up the first part. Probably finish that tonight. We got some House of Dragons. Yay, Rob. Rob's in the chat. Hey, sorry, Rob, that we dropped you, bro. But good to see you here in the chat. Huluween, yeah, that's what they're calling it. They're marketing it as Huluween. Good shit on there. You know, a funny one that I saw on there. That, again, I don't agree that it should be in the genre at all. Was the other Korean one, fucking Parasite. That's not like, it's not a horror movie. That was just a fucking like suspense thriller. Like, and it was a good movie, man. It was a good movie. She's stuck as shit. Andrew, what are you talking about? Which one? Which one was dope? Fear Street, Halloween, Parasite. So here we go. This is like the second main character, right? Hunting Leatherface. But again, look, she got the wrong fucking gun. She took the grandma's fucking shotty when she had the AR, right? And this is why I ain't gonna get into too much of this, but I'll just let you know. This is why you need magazines of standard capacity 30 rounds. Okay? Because if fucking Leatherface comes after you, okay, I don't want to reload after 12 or have to fucking break down my weapon in California because I have a fixable mag. Okay? I want 30 rounds for Leatherface and any other horror fuck that decides they want to start up a chainsaw. Okay? Because I'm going to put my work in. Fear Street. Yeah, Fear Street is pretty dope. What I said, we didn't even get to finish last night. We passed out. But we got like 20 minutes of the first one, and it's good. It's not like, it looks like what they're doing, especially with the first one, how they're introducing the different time periods of murderers, is like kind of a play on a lot of OG horror people. Like there's like that, the person that killed at the campgrounds, i.e., fucking Jason or his mom, right? Um, oh, there's a trick. Oh, boom! Fucking tricked her. Fucking tricked her into the water. Rob says, I was just going to say, especially against Leatherface. Yeah, talking about the number of rounds. You damn right. Against any of them, I don't care. I want a fucking dream gun in my dream for fucking Freddy Krueger. Right? I think Freddy Krueger, let us know in the comments. Again, we were talking earlier about favorite like horror villains, if you will. Freddy Krueger was probably like the funniest, right? Like, if you go back and watch like Freddy Krueger shit now, like he was so sexually fucking charged up and like, inappropriate to the fucking teenagers. Like, it's disturbing, but I think that was part of his actual like real life, we'll say like his real life movie before the parents killed him, right? Um, oh no. I always have a problem in any scary movies when they show like nails, like fingernails clawing on things. I have a real problem with that. That's very. Well, oh, Leatherface with the chainsaw is like, where does he practice these fucking moves at? Oh man, her day just got shit on. It's like Leatherface has like a training campground, um, where he just tries different fucking chainsaw moves. It's weird. I was gonna say to make this very 2022, what they should have done is given Leatherface a Milwaukee M18 cordless fuel brushless lithium ion 18-volt battery. He wouldn't have to be ripping on that thing, right? He'd just like slap that battery in and just like wham, instant charge up, and he'd be good to go. He'd probably get like double the bodies. They could have added. Oh, shoddy. Oh, two. Nope, and she's out. We all know how you got to kill the killers, right? If you're in a scary movie and you're being hunted by a killer, there's only one way to go. Oh, what she got? Yep, that's it. Killers have to be killed by their own device. Oh! I'm also curious as to where this pretty large body of water ended up in the middle of this fucking theater or wherever the hell they're at right now. Is he tweaking a little bit? Oh my god. Go in there, finish that up. I think though, like, oh yeah. Oh, that's so fucking gross. Face is so gross. I always had a problem. Although I do believe that you have to defeat the killer with his chosen weapon, right? I also always felt like when you watch these movies, like it does transfer some of the evil to the wielder of said weapon when killing happens. And I think they've probably done that in some sequels before, right? Where they saved the day that time, but the next time they come around and it had transformed them to a degree, right? I think that's it. I think we're gonna wrap up. Yeah, 10 minutes left. Harlow County office. This is one of those like, don't drive through fucking or don't drive through South Texas, right? Because I think the original, it said outside of Austin. I thought it happened somewhere else. Excuse me. Um, What are they driving? Is that Buick? Some kind of EV? They ran out of charging. No charging station. Um, yeah. Don't go through fucking Texas in a fucking Tesla and running out of no charge. Oh, I just had a light go out. Sorry. Ah! Fucking got me. No way. Fucking got me. Yo. It fucking got me. Oh man, I was too busy talking about fucking EV chargers and thinking about not getting stuck. Yo, it got me. Oh shit, it got me. All right, Rob says gotta stick around for the after credit scene. We'll fast forward a little bit here. All the way at the end of the credits. Let's go. Damn it. What the fuck? No way. Come on. All right, here we go. Here we go. One more. Oh, let's take it back. All right, here we go. End the credit scene. Let's see. Still walking. Is that it? What house was that? Was that the OG lady's house? I think it is, right? Oh, hell no. Hell no. Look. Hey, that's for those that joined us, thanks for joining us. I don't know if you guys watched it with us. Andrew Smith in the comments. Thank you, Rob. Thanks for being a guest until we had those bad chance of what do you call it? technical difficulties. That sucked. Rob, though, I appreciate your time, brother. I appreciate you coming on and sharing some horror knowledge with us and all that good stuff, right? Like, it's cool to learn about people and the shit that they're into. So Rob says, he's going back to his OG house from the first movie. Okay, yeah, okay. So, yeah, spoiler alert there, people. Oh well, motherfucker. I don't know how that happened, but go watch it. I'm ready for another fucking sequel. Well, you got to, because if this is the first one and like Halloween re-upped what 4 years ago in 2018, and that was like the first 40 year, and then they had, so it was like a 3-part. This was just the sequel right now, so you got to have a 3-part, people. You got to have it's a trilogy. You're living in a trilogy. I don't know, but I do know that as I was saying, Rob, thanks for coming on to the show and sharing some of your stuff. The Mask, it's creepy as fuck, bro. But keep doing your thing. I was saying that it's always cool to learn about people and the shit they're into, and to keep yourself open to fucking new shit and accept people for whatever the fuck they're into, because it's all about the character that's on the inside. And that Mask is creepy as fuck, but it's cool to see that you're fucking into it and you're all for it, bro. And that's awesome. Again, maybe we'll do this again later. Maybe one more before. I'm not sure if I got time, but enjoy your Halloween, everyone. Check your candy. Make sure there's no razor blades in it. Check your kids' candy. Check the apples. If someone gives you a fucking apple, throw it away, because who the fuck wants to eat an apple on Halloween, anyways? Am I right? Besides that, I think that's it, y'all. I think that's it. We'll just have a good night from there. That's don't forget. All right. Please, if you found any value in this, if you found it entertaining at all, give us a like. Give me the finger. And leave a comment down below. What's your favorite movie character, horror movie character, favorite horror movie, all that good stuff. Let us know how you're liking the content. You can find us on Facebook, the Bravo Zulu Podcast. You can find us on Instagram, although I don't be posting on there very much. I gotta get my social media game up. But and then you can find us here, right, on YouTube, everywhere you stream. Go ahead and we got plenty of podcasts about all kinds of stuff. We're trying to expand the content and get more shit out there that's just not military, Navy related. So if you want to be a guest, hit me up, slide into the email, and we could coordinate. Got more shows coming up, touching on a lot of different subjects, a lot of different people coming in. And don't forget, for more information on how you can support the podcast, please visit us at anchor.fm/Bravo Zulu Podcast. The information, views, and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely of myself, Joshua Moore, and the individuals involved, and do not necessarily represent the DOD, DON, or those of the respected institutions or organizations. Thanks for joining us. We out.